Good afternoon, teacher.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm good. How about you?
Well, I'm also good. Yes.
I can hear your sound, your voice.
Wait, you mean that I don't sound very good?
No, I mean I can feel you feel good in your voice. Your voice today more, how to say, more
Energetic, more cute. Well, I don't know how to say. I mean that I do feel good, but there's just something that has been like bothering me. Yeah, there has been something that's bothering me. Oh, nothing much. It's just that I have already said goodbye to one of my students. Said goodbye to one of my students. I mean, yeah. I mean, he has finished his course. He has finished his course.
Oh.
Yeah, and I won't be seeing him again until he agreed to continue studying with us.
Oh,
Right.
I see. How long have you been teaching him?
Only 10 days. Only 10 days. He has been with Pantado for a very long time, but recently there was a change in the teachers, right? There was a change in the teacher, so I was called to replace his old teacher, and yeah, I was teaching him for the past 10 days, and it was quite enjoyable. Now I'm thinking that I've already said goodbye to him. What do I do next? See, that's my question, right? Well, everybody knows that a teacher needs to find new students when the old students have gone away, right? Have graduated. Yeah, I would say have graduated. Yeah. Teacher needs to find new students if the old students have already graduated. So yeah, I'm waiting for a chance to find new students from Pantado.
I see.
Yeah. Okay. So what about you? What about you? Is there something interesting happening like in the last 2 days?
In last few days, nothing much. Just just now I dressed to hang my clothes, and then I thought I late for the lesson. Then just nice, I finished everything and ran to my table and saw your test. I said, yeah, it's just nice.
Oh, okay. Sorry for sending the homework too late. I don't remember what time I sent it. I think I sent it too late.
No, actually, it's okay. I done it. I have done the homework, just my housework. A bit over today for me because we prepare to go. We prepare to go to the hotel and stay tonight.
Oh,
So
again.
I have to clean everything before I go.
Okay, you're visiting the hotel again. Wow.
Yeah, I don't like the when I just when how to say 1 year ago when they give us the hotel room, I feel very exciting because I can stay in the hotel and the feeling like we pack luggage and feel like we traveling. But just every month they give us until now, I feel a bit bored. I don't like that kind of feeling anymore. I have to pack and unpack, pack and unpack everything.
Okay, I see. Okay. Okay, remember when you are describing your feeling, right? The adjective needs to be in ed form. Yeah. Your feelings, the adjective has to be in ed form. But if you are describing something, the adjective has to be in ing form. Right. For example, I felt bored, right? I felt bored. It's not that I felt boring. Right? I felt bored because the show was boring, right? I felt bored because the show was boring. Rồi, cảm xúc của mình thì là tính từ nó sẽ ở đuôi ed. Đó, còn nếu như mà tính chất đặc điểm của một cái sự vật sự việc nào đó thì tính từ nó sẽ ở đuôi ing. Right. For example, right. The part, like the movie was so exciting, right? The movie was so exciting. Oh God. Okay, Miss Kim, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, I don't know what happened, but my internet just got crashed.
Never mind. We just slowly 2 hours.
Wait, is your signal okay? I mean, is everything okay on your side? Is the Wi-Fi okay?
I feel my Wi-Fi is okay.
Yeah, I also think that my Wi-Fi is okay. Like it is full right now. Like the signal has 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Yeah, 4 stripes. But I don't know what happened. Why did it stop right there? Okay, just hope that it won't happen again. Right, where were we? Oh, we were talking about the adjectives for describing people's feelings and adjective to describe the state of something, right? For example, I got bored because the show was boring. Okay, so that's one, right? I was not excited about the new movie, even though many people said it was like very exciting. Okay, so this is how I use the adjectives to describe something and the adjectives to describe my feelings. Okay, people's feelings. Right. Right. I was not excited about the movie, even though many people said it was very exciting.
Wait, may I ask why sometimes I say something, then someone say, it's so exciting. Exciting. It's what about it?
So you mean that it sounds exciting, right? It's
yeah, something like that.
Sound exciting. How do I explain it to you? How do I explain it to you? Okay, so you can just understand that it is not people. It is not a people. It's not a person, right? It is something you said. So it is a thing. So like I said before, when you're describing something, you need to use the adjective in the ing form, right? Ing form, right? Rồi, thực ra mà nói thì có một số tính từ nó tồn tại dưới hai dạng, đó là dạng verb đuôi ed và dạng đuôi ing. Đó, vậy thì mình tùy vào từng trường hợp mình mô tả cảm xúc của người đó, hay là cái tính chất của sự vật sự việc thì mình sẽ lựa chọn các loại tính từ cho phù hợp. Đó. Như hai ví dụ đơn cử hồi nãy em có đó là bored, boring, excited, exciting, đúng không ạ? Ngoài ra thì còn có tired và tiring. Tired và tiring đó. Những cái tính từ này cùng là tính từ đều chỉ một cái kiểu như là sự mệt mỏi hết, nhưng mà một cái là để dành cho người, còn một cái là để dành cho vật. Rồi, excited và exciting, bored và boring. Is that okay? Rồi, đây là những cái tính từ mà nổi bật trong cái dạng mà đuôi ed hoặc là đuôi ing, một cái dùng để chỉ người và một cái dùng để chỉ vật. Right. Với cái ví dụ mà tired và tiring, right. I got tired from doing all the housework. Right. It's just so tiring, right? It's just so tiring. So it here, it is a thing. Đó, hoặc là mình có thể hiểu là nó thay thế cho cái từ housework here. Vậy thì em đang than phiền ở đây là cái housework này nó thật là mệt mỏi. Và những cái công việc nhà mà kiểu như là mệt mỏi như vậy sẽ khiến em cảm thấy bị mệt, bị mất sức, được chưa? I got tired from doing all the housework. It's just so tiring.
Oh, it's just so tired.
Yeah. Okay, did you got everything?
Yep, I got it.
Okay, thank you. Right. So I will delete everything, okay? Right. So I heard that you're not excited about like going to the hotel anymore, but you're still going, right? Because there's nothing else to do.
And because I know that they won't give us much, they won't give us many more free room after the tourists come back.
Okay, that's right. Okay, they won't give you any they won't give you any free rooms anymore because like the tourists are coming back. Like they are reopening soon. Right. Okay. Right. Rồi đúng không ha, hôm qua mình học về cái câu mà câu mình thì tương lai thì tương lai gần, đúng không? They are reopening soon. Đúng không? Thì tương lai gần, và một cái nữa đó là thì hiện tại tiếp diễn nhưng mà mang ý chỉ về tương lai. Đó, they are reopening soon. Đấy, mình thấy ở đây là mình đang dùng cái câu thì hiện tại tiếp diễn. Nhìn bình thường thì cứ tưởng là nó đang diễn tả một việc gì đó đang xảy ra ngay lúc này, nhưng mà không phải. Mình có cái từ soon ở đằng sau ấy, tức là mình biết là nó sắp xảy ra trong tương lai, và cái việc mà reopening này đã được lên kế hoạch từ trước rồi và chắc chắn nó sẽ xảy ra, đúng không ạ? Rồi, ok, mình ôn lại một chút xíu. Rồi thì hiện tại tiếp diễn và thì tương lai gần chỉ thì đều có verb in ở trong câu, nhưng mà chỉ một cái hành động chắc chắn sẽ xảy ra trong tương lai đã có kế hoạch lên sẵn từ trước. Rồi, is that okay? Okay, thank you. Right. So now we go back to our lesson. Last time we were studying day 10 and we were talking about future plan using the near future tense and present continuous tense, right? We already answered these questions over here. So now we will finish all the leftover, right? Mình chuẩn bị hỏi trả lời các cái câu hỏi còn lại nha. Right. Who do you want to spend time with during the weekend? Why?
I want to spend time with my husband during the weekend because because I have no one else.
Okay, because you have no one else to go, to spend time with, like to hang out with, is that right?
Okay.
Remember the word hang out là đi chơi bên ngoài, right? Because I have no one else to hang out with, đi chơi bên ngoài. Okay, right? Like, don't you have like any friends in Singapore? Like any cousin, any relatives in Singapore that you can hang out with during the weekend?
I don't have any cousins or relatives in Singapore. I used to have a lot of friends in Singapore, but something happened and then made me feel that I better spend time alone.
Okay, and I realized that, đúng rồi, and I realized that I should spend more time alone, or I should spend more time alone. Okay, but something happened and I realized that I should spend more time alone. Okay, right. If you're done writing, tell me. Right. I see. I understand that. Like sometimes the people who we think we are close with are not exactly like that. Right. We think that we're close to these people, but in fact, it's not like that. Right. I understand that feelings. Well, Okay, so you can only hang out with your husband. Don't worry. Maybe if you like have a job, or if you go to your yoga class again, you can like make new friends, right? And then you can hang out with each other.
Yep, actually, the people in my yoga class, they are very friendly. They keep asking me and try to talk to me very often, but because my English not so good, and I'm not the good I'm not good in conversation.
Okay. Okay, you cannot
I
like
don't know how to
very
respond.
sociable. Right, you can
Yeah.
say, I'm not very sociable. Không giỏi xã giao, right? You're not very sociable. Or you can say that I'm not very good at communicating.
Yeah.
I'm not very sociable, I'm not very good at communicating. Nó mang hai nghĩa hơi khác nhau nha chị nha. Không giỏi xã giao với cả không giỏi giao tiếp. I'm not very sociable, không giỏi xã giao. Like you can talk to anybody, but it's just that you don't want to join with people in talking. Right. And I'm not very good at communicating. You want to speak to people, but then your English is not good, and then the way you talk is not good. You think that they might not understand you, so those are very different, remember. Okay, try to open more. Try to be more open when they want to like talk to you, because yeah, you really need. It's not that you really need, but I think you should have like a lot more relationships in your life, because like being alone all the time is not good.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, for example, like in my situation, for the past 4 months when Vietnam was in lockdown, I only had the chance to talk with my friends in the university. I couldn't go anywhere else. So if I didn't have any friends back when I was in the university, I would feel so lonely right now, right? Okay. If I hadn't had any friends in the university, I wouldn't have felt, I wouldn't have felt happy. Okay. Thank you. Do you have any question for me? No. Okay. I will go on to the next question. Right. Will you be lazy on Sunday? Why and why not?
How to say? I will be lazy on Sunday because my husband wants to be lazy on Sunday, and he how to say lôi kéo.
Like he dragged me, is that right? He drags me into đó, giống như là somebody drag you into something, là ai đó lôi kéo mình làm chuyện gì đó.
Oh yeah, because he drags me into being lazy.
That's right. He dragged you being lazy with him. Like he dragged you into being lazy with him. Or you can say, well, he makes you like he wants you to be lazy with him, right?
Yeah.
Right. He drags you into being lazy with him. Drag ở đây có nghĩa là lôi kéo, kéo lê đi đó. He drags you into being lazy with him. Or you can say he can I say begs? Begs ở đây có nghĩa là năn nỉ đó, năn nỉ. Begs là năn nỉ. Like he begs you to be lazy with him.
Yeah.
Okay, we have two sentences. Drag somebody into something, là lôi kéo ai đó về chuyện gì đó. For example, if my cousin wants to want to cause trouble, right? If my cousin wants to cause trouble, and he drags me into his trouble, right? So I will say, don't drag me into this. Don't drag me into this. Đừng có lôi vào chị vào chuyện này, right? I'm just making an example. I know it's a bad one. Nghe có vẻ hơi nhí, nghe có vẻ hơi nhí. Nhưng mà cái chữ drag somebody into something là lôi kéo ai đó vào chuyện gì. Okay, right. And beg somebody to là như là năn nỉ ai đó hãy làm gì đó. Right. Sometimes you will hear people on the movies, they will say, please, I'm begging you, right? Please, I'm begging you. Đấy, làm ơn đi, mẹ năn nỉ con đấy, tao năn nỉ anh đấy, hoặc là I'm begging you, bởi cái chữ beg này sẽ là năn nỉ. Năn nỉ cầu xin. Okay. Right, so he drags you into being lazy with him. But do you really want to be lazy on Sunday? Do you really want to?
To me, every day almost same, because I beside the time I learn English, learn yoga, and drive my husband to work. I have my own free time to read book and do my own thing. So I feel Sunday being lazy also as reading book and doing my garden. How to say? Doing my garden. No. Do gardening.
Right. Okay, so I'm correcting your sentence a little bit. I understand that you're trying to say that being lazy on Sunday is the same as reading books on normal days. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's nothing else to do, right? So on normal day, when you have nothing else to do, you will read books, right? But on Sunday, like when you have nothing else to do, you're just going to be lazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Being lazy on Sunday is the same as reading books on normal days, right? You have your vocabulary, but you just don't know how to like produce a sentence.
Yep.
Right. Write this down so that you know how to make better sentences.
Thank you, teacher. I got
it. Okay, good. Right. So can you read the two sentences above for me, please?
He raised you into being lazy with him.
Okay, I'm so sorry. So this just should be me. I'm sorry. Okay, can you say that again?
He raised me into being lazy with him.
And second?
He begs me to be lazy with him. Okay,
good. Right. So remember, if you don't pronounce the D sound in this word, you're going to sound like this. So rag is a kind of music. Rag is a kind of music, if I remember correctly. Yeah, rag is a kind of music. So you are mispronouncing the word. Now, if you don't pronounce the D sound, you're going to pronounce another word. Okay. So drags. He drags me into being lazy with him.
He drags me into being lazy with him.
Okay, remember, this is drag and this is dress. Drag and drag, kiểu như là drag và dress. Okay, right. So the problem is the G sound at the end, drags. Rồi cái chỗ này nó hơi khó với mình ha, tức là khi mà mình có cái âm G ở đây là chị đã có âm G ở đây rồi, thì cái âm S này mình sẽ đọc thành âm G. Nó sẽ như vậy. Like drags. He drags me into being lazy with him. Right? If you pronounce the Z sound at the end, it will make a difference from the word dress, because dress, it has the S sound. Oh my God.
Sorry, teacher. I don't know. It's your problem or my problem? Maybe because of my Zoom.
No, I think it's both of us. Like from my place, I can see you clearly, but sometimes the image will lag. Yeah, the image will lag a little bit. Right, your image will lag a little bit, not mine. So I don't know if it is my problem or your problem. Right. Okay. So we were like fixing your pronunciation of the word drag and dress. Is that right? Drag and dress.
Dress and dress.
Đó, cái chữ drag này mình cứ đọc nó như là chữ rác ở Việt Nam thôi, nhưng mà mình thêm âm tập ở phía trước, và để đọc được cái chữ d r đây thì mình drag.
Drag.
That's right, good. Rồi. Ok, và chữ dress.
Dress.
Okay, that sounds better, right? Rồi, đối với những âm mà d, r như vậy thì mình drag. Good. Rồi. Thì cái váy thì sẽ là dress. Okay, so he dragged you into being lazy with him. All right, do you have any other question?
No.
Okay, so I'm glad I could like help you for improve your pronunciation a little bit. Okay, don't worry. Now, drag and dress.
Dress and dress.
Okay, I'm hearing the difference. Very good. I'm hearing the differences. Very good. Okay, so normally people will watch TV when they have free time, right? People will watch TV when they have free time, but it only applies to the generation around like 5 or 6 years ago, right? Yeah, like people only watch TV when they have free time, and that fact only applies to the generation about 5 or 6 years ago, before YouTube was popular, right? Before YouTube was popular, right? Before YouTube became popular and watchable on TV. Before people used to watch TV programs when they have free time. Right. Before YouTube became popular and watchable on TV, people used to watch TV programs when they have free time. Right. So this is what I'm trying to say. And I don't know if you still watch TV nowadays, like not YouTube, not like online programs. You still watch TV nowadays, and if you do watch, which program do you watch?
We do watch TV nowadays because my husband often watch news in TV every day, and my husband likes Netflix. So
Okay.
he grasped me into watching Netflix with him.
Very good use of what we just learned. I like it. Like he drags you into watching Netflix with him. Very good. I like it. Okay, because my husband enjoys our watching news on TV. Remember, if you're talking about a program, right? A TV program, you should say on TV, not in TV. Yeah. Okay, my husband enjoys watching news on TV, and he also likes Netflix, and he drags me into watching it with him. Good. Ooh. Right. So, do you like Netflix? I think that.
Yeah, I sometimes if I can find the series I like, I can watch this non-stop until finish.
You will watch it non-stop. Okay, I understand. Right. Try writing down. Try writing down. Yeah, so Netflix is also a how do you say, an online program, because I think that you can only watch Netflix if you have Wi-Fi, right? If you don't have if you don't have Wi-Fi, you cannot watch Netflix. Right, so Netflix is a little bit different from the TV programs. So when I talk about TV programs, I will talk about something like Ai là triệu phú, hay là Trích Đoán Kỳ Diệu, hay là những cái bộ phim ở trên các cái kênh truyền hình hồi xưa mình hay coi, like VTV3, VTV1. Yeah, so those are TV programs, right? They are broadcasted on TV, and they don't need like Wi-Fi or network to like to be able to watch.
Oh, I see. So I misunderstood.
No, it's okay. It's because see, this is why I am trying to make a difference between TV programs and online programs. Yeah, so online programs are like YouTube and Netflix. You need Wi-Fi to watch them, and most of the time they are not even TV programs. I mean, yeah, they're not. Most of the time they are not a programs. They are kinds of like vlogs and cooking show, something like that. But I think in the future they will be counted as one. In the future they will be counted as one. So we will just go along or go with the flow like this. Okay. Right. So if we're talking about Netflix, so have you watched Squid Game? Squid Game. Yeah. Have you watched Squid Game on Netflix?
Oh yeah, I already watched this.
Oh, you already watched it. So what do you think about the show? Do you like it or not?
I feel it's how to say, horrible.
Horrible. I mean, you mean it in like the killing was horrible, or like the overall, like the general show was horrible?
I just see a lot of blood and I feel it's horrible.
Okay. Like, oh my God, I thought that when you said the word horrible, I thought you said that the show was so bad that you call it horrible.
Oh no. So I think it's good. But I think really enjoy very much.
Why you can choose another word like terrifying, or like scary, đúng không? Đáng sợ, terrifying, horrifying.
Oh, horrifying.
Rồi nhưng mà thường
so I say the show was horrifying.
Yeah, the show was horrifying to watch. I understand that. Yeah, horrifying. Yeah. You can say terrifying to like stress on like the feeling of being scared, right? Yeah, terrifying, mình có thể xài từ terrifying để nhấn mạnh thêm là cái cảm giác sợ hãi. Còn cái horrifying giống như là kinh khủng khiếp vậy. Yeah, the show was terrifying to watch. Okay, I understand now. Thank you for like making that clear for me. Yeah, thank you for making it clear for me. I thought you didn't like the show.
Have you ever seen that show? Have you ever watched that show?
So I'm the kind of person who dislike anything that is becoming trendy on the internet.
Oh, I see.
So you just imagine that I'm surfing on Facebook and then there are like 10 posts about Squid Game. Like they're making jokes about Squid Game, or they are giving me spoilers about Squid Game. Rồi, spoiler nếu mà mình dùng trong cái hoàn cảnh phim ảnh này thì những cái spoiler là những cái gần như là mình tung, như là mình cho người xem biết trước cái nội dung á. Hành động.
It's hư hỏng, right?
Rồi, cái này là mình chỉ dùng trong phim, trong cái ngữ cảnh là nói về phim thôi chị nha, trong ngữ cảnh nói về phim ảnh. Rồi trong ngữ cảnh nói về phim ảnh thì cái chữ spoiler này nó là hành động cho người khác biết trước nội dung. Đó. Right. For example, I have never watched Squid Game and I want to keep everything a secret. I don't know if that's right. Like I don't want any spoiler because I don't want to know what is going to happen in the film, right?
Yeah.
But then whenever I surf Facebook, there are like 10 posts talking about Squid Game. Yeah, they're talking like, oh no, this person is going to die. Oh no, I feel sorry for them, right? Yeah, so that is the spoiler. Trong ngữ cảnh nói về phim ảnh thôi thì đây là hành động cho người khác biết trước nội dung. Right.
Okay, I see.
So this happens a lot when there are like very good movies coming up. Right. Nếu như có phim hay thì cái vụ mà spoiler này nó rất là nhiều. Right. If there's a good movie, there will be spoilers. So if you want to like keep, how do I say it? Keep everything fresh, like keep everything fresh, right? Try to avoid spoilers so that it won't make your experience bad. Không làm hư cái trải nghiệm của mình. Okay. Yeah. So back again, I'm the kind of person who dislike everything that becoming trendy on the internet. I don't know why. It's just that I'm not the one trying to catch up with the trends. So I can say that I have never watched Squid Game, and I might never be like I never watch it. I will never watch it.
I think it's good if you don't watch it.
Oh, because it's terrifying. It's horrifying, right? Yeah, there's a lot.
I feel I like the movie or the show or some kind of program that we can learn something from them, from the thing, but from there. But I feel Squid Game is the movie can make us enjoy or just for a few hours, but nothing I can learn from them.
Okay, it's only it's a waste of your time. It's only for entertainment, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's only for entertainment. Coi để giải trí thôi. Lý do duy nhất của nó là để giải trí nha. It's only for entertainment. Yeah. I understand. Like there's no lesson you can learn from the show, I guess. I think if you like, if you look at the Squid Game from another point of view, mình có những cái point of view không nhỉ chị nhỉ?
Một cái quan điểm.
Đúng rồi, quan điểm là if you look at Squid Game from another point of view, you can see that they are trying to describe the dark side of humanity. Humanity rồi cái góc tối của nhân loại, góc tối của con người. They're trying to describe the dark sides of humanity. Yeah, I have read some of the I have read some posts about Squid Game and how they feel about Squid Game, so I can see that they're all agreeing that Squid Game is trying to describe the dark sides of humanity. Yeah. Okay, so it's a little bit negative now, so we can stop talking about this. Right. Okay. My brother also like watching shows on Netflix, and he also trying to drag me into watch Squid Game with him. But I'm like, no, it's too hard for me. Yeah. Okay. Next question. Do you think it is important to have a plan to follow? Why?
I think it's important to have a plan to follow because how to say, I have read a sentence that say we don't lose when we don't have the map, but we lost when we don't know where to go.
We don't get lost, right? We don't get lost when we don't have a map. But we get lost when we don't know where to go.
Where we want to go, I think.
Okay, where we want to go. Thank you. Okay, that's a nice sentence. Okay, that's a nice sentence.
I
Right.
try to change it from Vietnamese. I'm not sure it's correct.
Okay, so it's a Vietnamese sentence.
Yeah, I think so. It's the
Okay.
Japanese writer, but they write in the Vietnamese book.
Okay.
They into the Vietnamese.
Language, right? Okay, so it is from it. So originally it is in Japanese, but then it is translated into Vietnamese, and now you're translating it into English. Okay. You have read a sentence that said that we don't get lost when we don't have a map, when we get lost when we don't know where we want to go. Okay, that sounds very nice. Right. I also think that it is important to have a plan to follow. Right. They like plans, like having plans will make you an organized person. Right. To organize ED ở đây nó là một người, nó là ngăn nắp một người có tổ chức. Đó, một người ngăn nắp một người sống có tổ chức. Right. Having plans will make you an organized person. When you become an organized person. Right. And plans will help you deal with, how do I say? Okay, can you wait a moment? I have to charge my laptop. I forgot to charge it. Okay, I'm back. Right, where were we? Right, we were trying to finish this sentence here. Right, I'm saying that having plans will make you become an organized person, and plans will help you deal with, right, how do I say, giống như là có kế hoạch trước thì mình sẽ kiểu như là phòng hờ được những cái trường hợp không may xảy đến đấy nhỉ. How do I say, deal with difficult situation. Right. Plans will help you deal with difficult situation. Like for example, if you you will plan out the uncertainty, right? Uncertainties. Rồi là những cái việc mà mình không chắc. What about that? Okay, so I will change it. I will change it to risk. Right. Những cái nguy cơ có thể xảy ra, được chưa? Right. Plans will help you deal with difficult situations or risk. Okay, right. So it is good if you have a plan to follow, and I think that you are already doing that, right? You always write down what you will do for the next day in your diary. I think that is a good thing to do. Right. I'm not much of a plan writing person, but I will try to follow that in the future because, yeah, I know that plans are good for you when you have to deal with a lot of work. Okay, do you want to say anything else or do you want to ask me anything? Okay, thank you. Right, so talk about your typical weekend. Okay, so when you see the word typical, right, you're understanding that you understand that they are talking about cái gì kiểu như là tiêu biểu, một cái gì đó rất là tiêu biểu, giống như là cái nào nó lặp đi lặp lại nhiều lần đến mức mà nó trở nên tiêu biểu mà trở nên nổi bật. Đó, vậy thì hãy nói về một ngày cuối tuần tiêu biểu của mình đi ạ.
My typical weekend is visiting my mother-in-law, bring her go shopping, eat dinner with her. That's all.
Includes visiting my mother-in-law, going shopping with her, right? Going shopping with her, and then what else?
and eat dinner with her, especially eat the food she cook.
Oh, the food
She love cooking and she just wants someone eat her food.
All Asian moms are like that. All Asian moms are like that. It is a stereotype, but it is a good stereotype, right? Right. All Asian moms love cooking and they want their children to enjoy the food, right? Okay. Right. So you can use the word include. Include ở đây nó là bao gồm, đúng không? Bao gồm những cái việc làm sau. Một ngày cuối tuần tiêu biểu thì sẽ bao gồm những cái hành động, những cái việc làm sau, đó là đi thăm mẹ, rồi đi shopping với mẹ và ăn tối. Especially the food she cooks. Oh, you're so lucky to have such a loving mother-in-law.
Yeah.
You're so lucky. Like, I'm trying to imagine my marriage life in the future. Like, Vietnam usually has TV programs that describe mother-in-law, like describe the mother-in-law, like they are very, how do you say, aggressive. Yeah.
Yeah, I have heard about it.
So usually mother-in-laws on Vietnamese TV programs are very aggressive. They don't like their daughter-in-law at all. Right? And
I think yeah, sorry.
No, I'm just trying to say it is a negative stereotype, but somehow it is correct, right? It is a negative stereotype, but somehow it is correct. So yeah, I'm just saying that your mother-in-law is also belongs to a stereotype, but in this situation, it is a good stereotype.
Yeah.
Okay, so what were you trying to say?
I wanted to say that the problem in TV about mother-in-law, because they want to make it more exciting. That's why they try to do too much.
Okay, right. But yeah, I know that they put the mother-in-laws in right, in, how do you say, in negative, how do you say? Yeah, they make the mother-in-laws on TV programs very negative, right? But in like in real life, it is also correct. It is also a fact. Like some families still have very strict mother-in-laws, and yeah, very strict and aggressive mother-in-law. So it is not wrong at all to put the mother-in-law image on TV like that. Yeah, I'm just hoping that in the future my mother-in-law will be as nice as yours.
I believe that in the future, in the near future, all the mother-in-law will be more open-minded.
Okay.
They know, because they're using internet every day. They see all the good, the positive, so everything. So they know that if they don't treat their daughter-in-law nice, they will don't get back the good karma. I think so. So
right.
Because my mother, my grandmother treat my mother not very well in the past, and of course my grandmother passed away very long time ago. But the thing my grandmother did to my mother always remember and remind us, like almost every time she say, "Oh, last time your grandmother treat me like that so badly, like very sad life." But when my mother has a daughter-in-law, she treat her daughter-in-law totally different.
Yeah.
So she says she don't her daughter-in-law feel the same as her.
Okay, right. She doesn't want her daughter-in-law to suffer, right? To suffer, suffer ở đây giống kiểu như là chịu đau đớn, nhưng mà mình chỉ nói là suffer bình thường thôi. Suffer bình thường gọi là chịu đau đớn, còn nếu như mà suffer from ấy là trải qua cái gì đó một cách rất là khó khăn, chịu đau đớn, chịu đau khổ. Right. She doesn't want her daughter-in-law to suffer, right? I understand that. well, there's still many stereotypes about mother-in-laws, but I hope that in the future they will be more open-minded and welcome all kinds of daughter-in-law. Right. So my friend, she is going to get married soon, and she said that her mother-in-law is really nice to her. And her mother-in-law said that you don't have to stay here. You don't have to làm dâu here. You can move out as family, right? Because in Vietnamese tradition, if you become like if you get married to someone, to a man, you have to làm dâu at their house. Right, you have to stay at their house. And well, her mother-in-law doesn't encourage her to do that. She just wanna like both of them to be happy. So she said like to move out as soon as possible.
Yeah.
So how
I think in the future, all the mother-in-law will be like that. So you don't be worried.
Okay, I think you have already answered that. I was just wondering, would you want to stay with your mother-in-law, or you still want to live separately?
What do you mean? Like I still live with my mother-in-law?
Tức là em đang hỏi là chị có muốn kiểu như là sống chung với mẹ không, vợ chồng, hay là kiểu như là live separate là sống riêng?
I say yep, my wish is live separately, and I just come and visit her when I want, because not how much how nice she is. Even with my own mother, I also don't want to live with her. Okay,
I know that. I understand that you want to have your free life and you want to live separately from everyone. I understand that. Okay, it's a little bit different from me. I really want to live with others. If I live alone with my husband only, like the house will feel very empty. I don't know why. I don't know. I just don't like the empty feeling when there's only two of us inside the house. Right, living with my mother-in-law would be a good thing, because like if I have children in the future, I can ask her to take care of them, right?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, because all mother-in-laws know how to take care of their grandchildren better than us. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much for answering all the questions. Right. Okay, so we have finished day 10 in pan flight developing. Right. Have you learned many things so far?
Yeah, I learned a lot of new things today.
Yeah. So from the beginning of the course until now, do you feel more confident with your English?
Yep, I feel I learned a lot. Just one thing, that because I'm kind of lazy to provide, how to say,
to produce sentences.
No, I'm lazy to xem lại bài.
To review the lessons.
Review the lesson, yeah. Anything, even I do the test, every kind of test, I just do one time, and I never, even I have left a lot of time, I still never don't want to look back. Okay. That's my bad habit.
Okay. But there, like people have different ways of learning English. Like some people will only do the test once and they never look back again. But they have very good memories, so I think that is normal for them. But for people who have very bad memory, they need to review the test, the lessons many times to remember what they have learned, right? Okay, so if you feel that you're not very good at like remembering things, you should review your lesson more often, right? Okay, right. So now I will stop the recording and we will come to the part where I check your homework.